said no. Now what? Okay, so do we part ways? Do we stop settling? Do we move around? Do I start looking for homes? Like, stop saying other shit and then, like, real life destroying me on this social media.
In case you missed it, the internet went berserk when Blueface recently asked Jaidyn to marry him. Chan is voicing her thoughts, and let's just say that she still has a deep affection for Blueface. You are aware that chaos is inevitable whenever Chrisean and Blueface are together. Given her emotional devastation and total breakdown over this engagement, it seems that Chrisean is not supporting Blueface and Jaidyn's engagement.
What are you saying? Like, for real, bro? Okay, so no. Now what? Okay, so do we part ways? Do we stop settling?
All right, there will soon be some drama, so grab your teacups and get comfortable. When you think that Blueface and Jaidyn can't go much wilder, they prove us wrong. It's an endless roller coaster. However, now that it's a little out of hand, if you're not up to speed, just when he proposed to Jaidyn, she replied, "Yes, of course, duh." Fans, however, are against the marriage, and since it's a gigantic epic crisis in the making, we can all see it coming. The speed at which this interaction occurred is even more bizarre. It appears that they were debating on Twitter the previous day over Blueface's flight. When Jaidyn visited Chrisean and their child in Baltimore, she naturally felt the same way. She called Blueface out and announced that she was over him on Twitter. "A gas station is crazy," she added, "and having fun in the studio or filming a music video is different. But you guys go off. I know you need the clout." She also labeled him a deadbeat dad. "I'm sorry to all the fans, but I'm not with music anymore," she added. Declared her intention to leave his company, saying, "I do not support bullying, and anything on his page is no longer my consent." That's what Blueface said. "I just want my kids to be good. Sign the names of both my babies. These girls are already mature. I have attempted to assist others, but they consistently betray me. I guess I'm the problem. I'm not sure how to," he continued. "I'm sorry I didn't live up to your standards, Dad, but, you know, Blueface isn't scared to act out and does it often. Because Jaidyn didn't help him when he was trying to make it in Hollywood. He said he would never settle with her. He stated that Jaidyn didn't encourage him or my music when he first began rapping. Which is why when I initially saw her in the studio, I didn't think she was serious. I was motivated to disprove her assertion that I would never be Nipsey or P. Diddy." Then he added, "You went from being a good girl to a regular girl that fast. I apologize. But because how crucial I am to my kids' lives, I was unable to say F my son for you, my baby daddy. I'm sorry to disappoint you all." Jaidyn tweeted after that, "Kami's a weirdo, a liar, and a narcissist. I'm conscious of my involvement in these women's lives, and I've always cheated, so I'm undoubtedly a contributing factor. But wow, I would just be feigning sincerity. They would as well kill themselves if any woman made me pick between them and my kids." In just 3 weeks, how in the world did they go from dragging each other about for a nasty job to becoming engaged? You can only imagine how surprised we were when the footage of him popping the question went viral online, because we all thought they were just teasing each other. Although we were aware that they had made up, we were unaware that the situation had gotten so terrible. Talking shortly before he proposed. He said some amazing things about her, and I must admit that they were true. Maybe he's reversing his behavior and will start taking care of Jaidyn now. Don't misinterpret me. We're talking about Blueface, and we all know how troublesome he has been in the past. I'll be optimistic and give him the benefit of the doubt that, despite his messy tattoo and writing all over him, becoming a husband might have an impact. He didn't seem to be affected much by fatherhood, but marriage may. Who knew? However, followers aren't believing this makeover tale because they believe, in case any of you missed it, Blueface merely promised to get even with Chrisean. Their relationship has been challenging ever since, especially because he threatened her while she was expecting Chan Jr.
Schoolyard crip bitch. Look at in his eyes. Like, you don't think I you and kick you in your stomach and you be for months? Like, then he took my phone, make sure I wasn't recording and none of that. Like, alright, long story short, right? I try to get up. He like make one more step to the door. I'm up. Like, yo was like psychopathically weird. Like,
this was a major life-turning event for her. She left Blueface without taking any of the money she had with him since she was determined to break up with him. Surprisingly, once she gave birth, their relationship began to mend. During her pregnancy, that she asked him not to be present during the birth. He flew to Baltimore to be with her and meet the baby, as I previously stated, and she even agreed to be in his music video for the song Baby Mama Drama, even though everyone was berating her for being a horrible mother. And failing to support her baby's head at the time, he suddenly started acting correctly and trying to treat her well, giving the impression that he had moved on to Chan. The drama between Blueface and Jaidyn, which resulted in their breakup and subsequent dragging on Twitter, began with this video. Walmart Blueface showed support for her by saying, "I know she's going through something. It's not easy. No hood is harder than parenthood, so I'm not going to be mean to her anymore, because her mental health has an impact on how my son's day goes." Rather, he urged her to be more accountable and responsible this time. "We've got this, Rock. Come on, I'm present." Our belief that they will get back together and that he was done with Jaidyn forever was abruptly altered when Chrisean started to hint that she was moving on with the new man. She started by sharing a FaceTime screenshot of herself and her partner, writing, "Who else adores a man with tags and temples?" We are all aware of Blueface's hatred. When Jaidyn debuted her new song Barbie, the day after Chan made the comment, she made fun of Chan by joking that we expect him to lose it quite quickly when he approaches or even speaks to other males.
If I'm a wife, you would try to be this my D. Can't keep him with a baby, then you should've asked me. I'm in the front row, sis. Take the back seat.
Can't keep him with a baby, should've asked me. How you move and still handle last week cook.
"I'm going to let my guard down for you," Chan said, refusing to publicly respond. But many today believe and comprehend that Blueface penned the song as a subtle shot at Can, and that Jaidyn was only communicating his message. All I want to know is how long that will go on. Be terrified to say yes, since Blueface's real name was Jonathan. She also had a tattoo of her new partner that said May Boo's P instead of Jonathan's P. Then, accusing Blueface of being a deadbeat, she said, "I swear Al Loki went back to my tomboy ISS to just avoid other people's fallen interest. Then I got a son. I'm his. I would be fixated and clinging." The loving girl in me seems to have been turned off by his parents. This situation must have triggered the blue expressions because I was so preoccupied with being strong for us that I neglected to be a B with genuine feelings. Big-time fans are speculating that this would be the reason behind his unexpected proposal to Jaidyn, even though some thought he was simply using Jaidyn to get even with Chrisean because he kept claiming he wouldn't. However, it's not completely out of the question because he often returns to Jaidyn and causes friction between Jaidyn and Chan after he and Gon argue. This trend has been seen time and time again, and it seems like we're seeing Aaron of the same drama. Whether Blueface will actually get married is currently the most important question. Since Blueface, they might not even attend the wedding. When he threw, he basically showed that he was trying to get even with Chrisean. I can't claim that no one has ever had my wife since. I have someone who hasn't dated anybody else, Jaidyn, who has 2 kids, a baby daddy and a ring, won me over. She is who she really is. I must support you if you wish to pursue these girls. If you are leading a simple life, if you are a woman with multiple baby daddies, it's comparable to a pick one go box of relationships that he continues after failed ones. You are the issue as a woman, and you cannot brush it off for a single male. Though it's depressing, Jaidyn and I will keep evolving, and I'm to have someone I know is valuable. Ultimately, one spouse, 2 kids, and everything. How's the problem? Is that it's reportedly effective because Blue was injured when he was craned out here? Since he feels the same way about Chan and everyone else who has more than one baby daddy. She believes he is doing it to make her feel terrible. I handled it well, and I'm glad to listen rather than hear him go on and on and on. Another man is going out with her. According to the insider, Chan genuinely believed that she would be the one to whom he would pop the question. Since she felt that their link was stronger than whatever he was doing with Jaidyn, even if they aren't formally communicating. Schnell believed that everything would be resolved as usual and go back to how it was. But people expressed their opinions and left comments indicating that Blueface and Jaidyn were not getting engaged. It's time to have that tattoo removed, Chan, and I know it's untrue, but Jaidyn got engaged. He does not want you to appear foolish. Wants to use Crane. She hasn't won anything but restless nights with that man, Blueface, and Crane playing a dangerous game with each other. The term narcissist is overused. Jaidyn is foolish and feeds into the BSL, and emotional warfare is serious business. What are your thoughts on all of after seeing the following video? Please leave your thoughts in the comments area below. Is Blueface's proposal genuine? In your opinion, if you believe Crane wants Blueface back and is suffering a mental breakdown over this,